Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Majin Power Super Battle Road stage and how we can beat it no item. Now Majin Power, I'm sure as you guys know, pretty interesting category overall in Dokkan, kind of a bit wonky actually. A lot of people, or at least from my side, from what I've seen, a lot of people think there's missing like characters from this category. Yeah, it's kind of like all over the place. Yeah, you have basically Super Boo, Kid Boo, Majin Boo, Android 21, Oob, but you don't have Bubby, you don't have Deborah, you don't have anyone like that. So it seems like it's only the like literal Majin units, which is kind of weird because Majin actually just means demon. Like I'm pretty sure Piccolo Jr. was called Majin Piccolo at some point, just because of obviously his yeah, like the whole demon aspect and everything. But yeah, at the end of the day, still a very interesting category, a bit wonky a category, and very top heavy. You have like 3 units, at least right now on global. You got like 3 units that are super duper top qualities. You got like an AGL Android 21, got AGL Super Boo, and then yeah, I think you've got the Strength Super Boo as well. It's really good. Int Android 21, yeah, not a bad free to play option at all. And then you've also got Strength Boo as well, pretty decent. What we lack really without AGL Super Boo is a first start tank. So we lack a first star tank, we lack a unit that can just kind of sit and soak up the damage. We don't really have that. You have a lot of evasion based units like the Tech Super Boo. You know, he's great from an evasion aspect. And we're going to be using the Super Fit Boo, Majin Boo Shape Up, to kind of obviously get ourselves some kind of tank. But it is difficult. It's difficult to have a really good, you know, like tank on this team that isn't AGL Super Boo. The rest all feel not really. They're kind of like second slot units, so that's just something you have to be aware of. For this team build, we're gonna go AGL Android 21 alongside Int Android 21. That feels pretty good to me. Feels pretty solid. Then, yeah, basically. Taking a look at like the Strength Super Boo as well, pretty solid. Obviously debuffing, doesn't really have time to transform into his various forms. We're not really going to get to late enough turns to have that occur, but still a really solid like really solid unit nonetheless. Provides a lot to the team. Then we have the, like I said, Int free-to-play 21, going to be super solid from a debuffing standpoint. AGL Shape Up Boo will be the tank alongside the Strength one, and then everyone else is just going to kind of float and do their thing. We've got the Physical LR, obviously pre-Easy A, so the Easy A has come to JP, very cool, very strong unit. And then we have the AGL Boo as he's called, which is just, Majin Boo Piccolo absorbed. And that unit really quite solid. Does a lot, obviously a power absorption category support, which is quite interesting, but does a lot of really nice stuff for the team. Ultimately at the end of the day, stunning as well also included, and has a bit of evasion, so a kind of nice mix of everything we need to kind of facilitate the rest of the team and make it run very smoothly. So yeah, for me overall, this team nice and functional. I think there's not too much holding it back. The Tech Boo does pretty well as well. Really nice on him in terms of his healing, which I think ultimately at the end of the day is really good. So yeah, honestly, I was quite happy with the team at all. And yeah, personally speaking, I find the team to run really smoothly. There wasn't any real mishaps or issues. The units link up pretty well. Strength Boo links up pretty well with most of the floating Boos. and obviously the Android 21s kind of do their own thing, and they work out pretty well as well. So in general, it was a smoothish run, but obviously a little bit dependent on some evasion from the AGL Android 21. I'm sure, as you've noticed, before she supers, she can get hit, still chipped for a bit of damage. So it's not like we're immune or anything. It's not like we're easy going, easy sailing. So it is definitely something that we are obviously aware of. But yeah, I think outside of that, pretty much straightforward. So yeah, honestly speaking, from my side, pretty simple stuff. I think the team works quite well. Obviously, it's a very limited roster. I wouldn't say outside of these units you have like a huge roster of units that you can choose from. Obviously, the AGL Super Boo, great choice, and does help out quite a bit. But that's really it. So if you're going to use AGL Super Boo, fantastic. If you're not, then basically this is a roster you have to kind of go with. If you've got dupes in strength, Kid Boo, that can also be something that works quite well. So yeah, it's just going to depend basically on what excess units you have outside of these, but most of these are kind of the, I want to say, most straightforward and best kind of choices. There are a couple alternative options you can choose, but generally speaking, I would say these guys are the ones that run really well. But yeah, that's basically gonna be it from me. Obviously, I'm just kind of working our way through all the Super Battle Road stages and just kind of enjoying ourselves. But yeah, ultimately at the end of the day, it's going to depend on yourself and essentially, what you feel like running or what you have. Of course, you don't have to do no item runs, but they are somewhat fun to do. But yeah, that's basically going to be it from me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and thanks so much for watching the video. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.